Welcome everyone, Zero here, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Max Difficulty. I am starting off exactly where I left off, less than a minute afterwards, just because I'm having fun with this series and I don't want... Okay, no one's around. This is... Yeah. As long as I don't get caught, this is going to be definitely... Amulet of Akatos, a quick thing and an increase to sneak. Yes, please. Yes, I know, some people will be like... Honestly, I don't know how people would react to just stealing something like that, which will give me an advantage in the short term. Alchemy ingredients. But I don't want that bowl I picked up. Either of those. Salt.
Make yourself at home.
Thank you. Sword, dagger.
You're pretty, I'll give you that. Just stay away from my husband, Alvar.
Keep your guard up.
Okay. Potions of blacksmithing won't be of use to me. Gold, deer pelt. I'm able to get stealth and search that chest. Bear pelt will be... I'll just turn it directly into hide, so I can never be taken back. Boots, troll fat. Mead, wine. I think that's everything of use from inside that I can take.
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire is what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
Okay, what's that? A steel sword above the fireplace that can be stolen? No, I'm not going to be using swords, so...
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Okay, I'll take all your steel ingots. And all your iron ingots. Because that's within reason, apparently. Ooh. A dagger might be good to keep as a backup weapon.
What are you doing that for?
Where are you? There's Fandel.
There's beauty here, unmatched.
Finn
What is
wanted
that
me to deliver
blowhard
this letter
up
to
now?
Camilla.
So, he thinks he can turn Camilla against me. Two can play at this. Here, give this letter to Camilla and tell her it's from Sven. Let's see what she thinks of him after reading that.
The only reason
Farewell.
I go for Fandel as a early follower, he's not even going to stay with me past Whiterun.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no.
So yeah.
Adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, the customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
No, it's fine.
Well, I don't know what you overheard, but trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay. I think my first... So, I'm not going to use the amethyst. I'm going to keep iron and steel for arrows. That might be useful. Those are ingredients, food, potions that I'm not going to use. I'm going to use all of those. I stole this. Why did... this... Are you a fence all of a sudden? Well... I'm gonna sell everything I can to him. That's because I don't have much to sell right now. So he has some books. Ooh, raise zombie. That could actually be quite useful, could it? Well, it's a spell tome for conjuration. I'm not
Damn
going
thieves.
down the.
As if things weren't bad enough.
I'm not going to talk to him about the Golden Claw. Oh, I completely forgot to tell Camilla about the letter from Sven.
You're not from around here. That makes
I have this
another
letter
cold
for you
in
from
my head.
Sven.
He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, you can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore. I'd better get going.
Okay. So let's turn that off, and I want to talk to Fendel, but he's in his house right now, so I'll go for 12, 13. That'll take it to 8 a.m. Why is Vendel outside of Riverwood? I have never seen his AI take him. He's just taking a walk outside of Riverwood.
Riverwood, there's beauty here.
I don't
I
think-
appreciate your help. Please, take this. Lead the way. I've got your back.
So,
What do you want me to carry?
this, first off, steel arrows. His house key. I'll take that, and I'll leave you with everything else.
Lead on.
Because now that I have his house key, also, I've got to look at this. It's no longer stolen. What? How? Okay, I'm not going to question it. I just now have a permanent, and I'm pretty sure all of that stacks the, yeah, so 75% faster right now. Okay, his backyard has almost everything bleached. Vegetable soup, cabbages, potatoes. I'm just looting your garden, Fendel. You don't mind. And since he's your follower, he lets you in his house. You can even sleep in his house. Yes. I'm just gonna do as I usually do with Fendel, and I'm just gonna take everything he has, even if it doesn't sell for anything. Actually, I'm gonna leave anything that's worth 1 or less. Because if I'm not gonna get any gold out of it, it's kind of just worthless to pick it up. Like this Ice Wraith book. That's worth something. That's just black gold. Troll skull. Worth a small bit. Ooh. A soul gem. That'll be useful because since I I'm going to be using bound bow more than any others than an actual bow. I don't even know what all I grabbed from that. Make sure I didn't grab anything worthless. Iron helm, sword, mace, that. My own hunting bow. Yes, for an archery start, Fendel gives you quite a good bow for the beginning. So, unfavorite that, and favorite the new hunting bow. Potatoes. I'm stealing all food items because I've had situations where I've been able to spam down some food items to keep myself alive in some situations, so I determined never to, because I usually play on adept difficulty, not legendary or my first playthrough was on the easiest difficulty, but that was so long ago when I first played Skyrim, when it first came out. Okay, so no skill books. Ooh, hiding a war axe on me. Okay. That's Vendel's house looted. I'm going to keep Vendel with me for a little while longer at least. So I'm going to go to Alvor.
May the gods watch over your battles. Take a look.
To sell any of the weapons and armor I just picked up that I'm not going to use. Like those daggers, that. The longbow that I now have a replacement for. The wood axe will actually be useful. Not going to use that. Not going to wear helmets. Nothing there to sell because those can be used to make things. Vendel is just going to stay as my follower until I get one.
River, my sister Camilla, right? Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Arrows from... I don't want to waste money on buying arrows. So black robe can be sold to him. That might come in handy later. Yeah, I don't need anything for stamina regen. I'm going to be a long range player, so any of the wines I get, it's just money. Ingredients. Right, I don't need the book. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need either of those. Troll skull, just grab that for money. Don't know why I keep having 2 plates in my inventory, even though I think I keep getting rid of them.
Damn thieves. As if
I'll do your quest later. But for now, yeah, my first thing is going to always be summon my wolf. I am going to eventually get the bound bow, which means, yeah, I'm not going to need smithing for my own light armor. I'll need smithing for my own armors, but I'm going to be using, unless the bound bow has its limits, I'm not going to be doing any hunting. Not too much hunting, at least. I'm doing a lot of that. For everyone wondering why this is not something modded instead of what it is, I'm actually doing a modded playthrough on Twitch. It has 440 some mods. No, not 400, 240 some mods. And it's been fun. Right, there's a wolf here. Okay. There's sometimes okay, I don't want to get near those guys. They just don't want you near them. But yeah, I only took Fendel to rob him. So right now, what I'm going to do is come here and start sniping this giant. Iron arrows aren't that important, but right now this giant is just a good bit of archery practice.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield sister. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Okay. So, hopefully, yes, he has arrows. But yeah, the reason that you can harvest plants instead of it saying you steal them, it's because if you talk to one of the farmers around these farms, they'll offer you money for the plants you pick up. When instead you can just choose to keep the plants, and they don't care too much. Even if you steal all of their plants. So yeah. Rob them blind. Because for what you pick up, they don't give you enough. If they gave you more money for harvesting the plants for them, yeah, I'd harvest the plants to give it to them. But they don't offer enough for plants you pick, so why would I give it to them? It doesn't make sense if they don't offer you enough money to be worth. Yes, you could do it for the roleplay thing as being a helpful farmhand. But right now, I'm still deciding on this character's backstory and all that, so I don't... Honestly, I'd like for people who watch these videos to help me figure out what is this character's backstory. They are going to be going through each of the different factions, so they need some reason to go through each faction. The Calls of Winterhold is a no-brainer. They're a mage. Ooh, Khajiit Caravan. I have that much gold. It would be nice if I could get something like the Flame Atronak from...
I have traveled far. Take a look.
Always, these guys don't have any books. They sometimes do have books and stuff. I just sold everything worth it, so... And having food can just mean I can spam it later for health.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
A lot on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
So... Let's go on in.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine.
I have news from Helgen about the
Keeping
dragon
an eye
attack.
on you.
This person will not be one for intimidation. So I want a lot into Magica right now. Can I get anything else in this? Dual casting? Ooh. Honestly, since I'm going to be going for bound weapons as quickly as I can, that is something to grab. At least I hope I can get the bound bow pretty quickly. And it's not like more than my mana bar to use it.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
So, Findel,
Still here.
time for us to
I'll
part
head
ways.
back home if you need me.
You can go hang out in Riverwood
I'd sooner been right here.
because there's a follower that is better for a long-range mage character that you
know
can
what's
get.
wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Yes. If people were a little less obsessed,
Come on
things
in.
would be better.
Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
Okay.
Think you can go
You.
blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
Okay.
Ha! Snowback.
I don't... I have some armor. And I could...
Good. Want to hear a little... And why not? 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crime. Well, let's go. Come on. Never should have come. Fight!
Septims on the big one.
Skyrim belongs to the Nords.
I'm just gonna stand there and take it. Fight back.
Like the bite of a flea. You think I'm afraid of you?
Who taught you to fight? Hands up. I'm getting out of here. Keep those hands up.
Okay. So... Give myself some health.
Keep walking, Softgut. I'm more woman than you can handle. Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be a harder fight than I thought. I can use Fandel as a...
Nothing. Nothing of our struggles,
I
our
don't
suffering.
exactly want...
Nothing. And what of my son? What of Thoron?
I thought I could win that, but I guess I can't.
Your son chose his side. He chose more. Now he's gone.
There is a way that I could do that, but I need to
Lost, the better.
I'm sure you could
get to Riften.
still sell them all within a week. My son
Right.
still lives.
I'll
I
have to
feel it
remember
in
that
my
next
heart.
time I get a shipment in.
So tell me,
I don't
Batman,
have a lot of health, being a mage. So... I let Fandel go before even going into that.
come
So
to chat with an old woman?
I need to go. This is where I'm going to be doing my first for you guys it'll be fast travel, but for me I'm going to walk there. Well, not fast travel, more what it's going. Oh, there he is. He hasn't even made it back to Riverwood yet.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Yes.
Lead the way.
So, I need I can get Lydia fairly soon, so I'm probably going to do that. I probably lost a good amount of money there, though. I just realized. Ingredients. Lots of things discovered. In some RPGs, I don't know, did that give me any? It gave me a tiny little bit of an alchemical experience. Ugh. But yeah. I'm gonna need something. I'm probably going to use an enchanted bow over a bound bow, actually. Now that I think of it.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Because using I need to get up with enchantments. Leveled up with enchantments.
I know your family's honor is important to you.
Okay, so now up to Dragon's Reach. And hidden skeleton with some gold.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Just like, why is there just a skeleton under the bridge there?
What would you have me do there? Nothing? My lord.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
I have news from Helgen about
Well,
the dragon
that
attack.
explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
Smear Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue
This
to
character-
trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains.
Publication.
He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Steel armor. I will never wear that.
Is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard.
Oh wait,
He's
I
been
don't
looking
want
into
to
a matter
activate
related
dragons
to
yet.
dragons and rumors of dragons.
That would be a bad idea to activate dragons right now.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
No, I am giving him that.
You
It's
lead,
not
I'll
even my
follow.
favorite steel set. I prefer the shoulder pad steel set.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the on... What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so.
Okay.
What? I never even cast it. Ah, I see. You have some knowledge of the higher art. Please forgive my earlier rudeness. I'm so often interrupted by visitors wandering in. I can occasionally become quite savage. Now, what did you say you wanted?
The Jarl said you had a project you needed help with.
Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragon. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Okay. What does this have to do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, you must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't you? I have my sources. Reliable sources. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Yes. You have bound sword and bound battle axe. Neither of those I will use. Conjure familiar. Yes. Flame Atronak is awesome. Ooh, muffle. I don't have enough for muffle. I spent all my money on it. Let's see. That's the apprentice level.
I've already met my new friend here. I'm sure you two will get along famously. This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon. Dragons.
I think I'll go for a little bit longer. I haven't done much in this episode. Geez, these things fly by and I don't get much done. I guess the traveling. So, I know exactly where I'm going. I've already passed it, so I'm going to do a little bit of a time thing, and I'll see you guys there.
Send you back to Whiterun.
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave immediately.
It's just us against the dragon? Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it. Let's move out. Time's a-wasting.
I didn't know there was actually a conversation there. Okay, back to the speed. I'm coming to this place, Shard Mine.
Thought I heard something.
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry?
Okay, so I'm going to take your bow away, and I'm going to give you a melee weapon. Because that's what I want. That's what I need right now. Is a melee follower.
Lead on.
I don't have access to a good melee follower that I can get for free. So I'm going to do Shard Mine. I'm going to do a lot of saving. Okay, so
Don't like the looks of this.
I'll turn that up because YouTube darkens everything. Okay, so he's being smart, following me.
someone standing guard out there. Huh? That's your best, huh? Damn you! There's no escape! Do your worst! Can't wait to count out your coin!
Still here.
You don't have any boots
What do you
or
want me to carry?
gloves, so I'm going to give you... These are light, but... They'll do.
Get going then.
Okay, so this guy's over here. I'm going to retrieve arrows as often as I can, if it'll let me retrieve my arrows. Actually, is any of his armor... That is worth it. That is close enough. That is not, that is not, that is not. Pickaxe. The biggest reason I came here is because after I clear out this place, I can come through off cam and or in a fasting, I can run through here and mine up all the ores. This place isn't.
We had a guard posted outside. Someone there? And this little game. I've had enough of you! Not this? Not your best?
Alright, there's a guy down here with a journal. I'll read that later. You can't search this skeleton because it's in pieces. Okay, so this guy, lockpick. That's definitely worth it. I think the axe, actually the sword is better for Fendo.
I've got your back.
It swings faster.
What do you want me to carry?
And again, I can always just use him as a...
Let's get going then.
I know there's an enemy coming up, so...
Is someone there?
Okay, so...
Thought I heard something. Hey, be careful!
Sorry, Fendo.
I'm on your side. What are you doing? I'll see you in pieces.
Close enough.
Still here.
And again,
What do you want me to carry?
followers make the best pack mules.
Let's get going then.
Open the store just for a bucket. Not gonna take the bucket because that's... Oh. This is a spell tome I don't have. Take all the food. Ooh, those tomatoes gave me just enough to be able to make some... Actually, now that I think of it, how much juice is vegetable? Oh. Those will be good soon. Hide boots, no need.
Still here.
But for now,
What do you want me to carry?
those will be good for me to use later, but right now these are definitely some that I should just give to Fidel.
Let's get going then.
They are my preferred of the two bracers as well, so that's nice.
Come on! You don't have a chance to count out your coin. No!
I'm on legendary. Some ingots. Swords, or now this.
I've got your back. All right, what is it? What do you need?
I just... No. I told the follower to do that. So yeah, for every iron ingot I can make 24 arrows with a piece of wood. So if they have a chopping... Yeah, they have a chopping block here, so... And this is just how easy it is to get chopped wood in this game. You get 2 for swings, so I go through just enough to make all the arrows I need. And that's just 8 pieces of firewood, right? Yes. So now, I just go to my iron and yeah, the biggest thing for smithing is going to be that is how I'm going to use it to keep my arrow count up. Ooh. That is immediately going
I'm
to
right
fan
behind you.
down.
What do you want me to carry?
Because I'm pretty sure he did.
Lead on.
The big reason I want a melee follower is so that they don't focus on ranged. The blind is a sell item. I'm going to finish the clear out of this place, even though there's no enemies left for me to finish off. There is some things left that need to be done. So I'm going to finish that off, and then I'm going to start next episode with a quick little lapse of this place where I collect all of the ores that's in the walls. And then travel to a river, to another spot, because there's more right there. Most people skip by this chest, from what I've seen. But it can have some decent things. So, skipping by it is not really the best move, in my opinion. Oh, they fell below. They should be around here. Unless they just glitch through the planet, which is annoying. Maybe I'll be able to loot them through their bow. I know that's a thing that happens occasionally. Yeah, no, I can just take their bow, which I will. Yeah. So yeah, the last of these are just if you decide to take this area on from the opposite direction. So, I'm going to cut this episode here, and I'll see everyone for a quick mine session next time. Bye!